Good morning, everybody. So today we're going to do the song called Air. If you have the Thompson Teaching Little Fingers to Play book, which is red and white, that is in your book on page 20. Otherwise, I have emailed your parents a copy of the music to print out. The first thing we're going to know about this song is the composer. And you remember what a composer is. A composer is somebody who writes music. So I really liked the composer Haydn. When I was in high school, I played this really cool thing with my teacher. It's called a concerto, and I played on one piano, and my teacher played on another piano, and we played it at my recital when I was in the 11th grade, and it's called the Haydn Concerto in D major. So, and me and my son are working on that right now, and I played it with my teacher. But I really like Haydn. He has great songs. So this was a somewhat famous song, and it's really funny because what happened is Mr. Haydn thought maybe people would get bored sometimes listening to the classical music. So he put a surprise in there. Some people call this the surprise symphony because it started off, of course, we're doing a short version, but the real version, it went dun 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 da 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 wah, and it was like that, real loud to wake. If anybody was sleeping in the audience, they would wake up. He didn't want anyone to be sleeping during the piece he wrote. So we're gonna play this piece, and like I said, I'll send you a worksheet on Haydn. There's a little story on the left of the song that you can read or have your parents read to you. So we're gonna take our right hand thumb, and remember, you are going to curve your fingers. Don't play flat fingered like this. Curve your fingers, and a little bubble under here like there's a tennis ball under there, okay? 2 black keys, and C is on the bottom. Then you're going to take your other hand, your left hand, and put it up there too. And remember, the thumbs are going to share C, all right? The left hand thumb, everybody put your left hand thumb in the air because the right hand thumb is going to start. All right, so I'm going to look, and I see a lot of patterns, okay? How many C's do you see at the beginning of the song? The very first note is a C. I see 2. Yes, 2 in a row, okay? So play 2 C's. Then look at the next note. What note is that? Is it D or E? Do you think those notes were stepping or skipping? It is an E. So, and how many E's do you see? I see 2. Play your 2 E's. Now the next note is a what? Is it stepping or skipping again? It is skipping. It's a G. And if you look above the G, you'll see the number 5 to give you a clue that it's finger 5. And again, any good composer makes a lot of patterns. That's how your song sounds good. So I see 2 G's. So let's play 2 G's together. Here we go. All right, now let's do that beginning, okay? Let's play all those together. Ready, play. C, C, E, E, G, G. Did you play it with me, or were you too slow? Let's try again. Ready? 1, 2. Ready, play. Good. Okay, was it better? I'm going to take my left hand down since we're not using our left hand right now. So let's do it one more time to make sure you can do it with me, okay? 1, 2, ready, play. All right. If you keep up with me, great. If you're still having a little trouble, go ahead and pause the video and practice that a few times. If you're 7 years old, you're going to play it how many times? That's right, 7. If you're 6 years old, you're going to play it 6. Yes. If you're 10 years old, you're going to play it 10. Good answers. All right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to look. Any good composer writes songs with a lot of patterns. So if I did this, that doesn't sound like a great song yet, does it? Because there's not a lot of patterns. But if you play some of the same things, it makes the song sound good. So I wonder if you could look ahead in this song. Do you see anything that looks like what we just played in the beginning? Do you see anything else that looks the same like that? the second line. Look at the second line. It's the exact same as the first line. It has the exact same notes, 2 C's, 2 E's, and 2 G's. So guess what? You already know the beginning of the first line, and you already know the beginning of the second line. All right, now, what I would suggest to you now is to pause the video and practice playing the song with saying the letters out loud as you play. When you resume the video or start it again, we're going to play together and we're going to say the names of the notes together, okay? So right now I want you to pause the video and play the first line, however old you are, that many times. And then I want you to play the second line, however old you are, that many times. Then turn the video back on and me and you are going to play together, okay? You should be pretty good by then if you do it however old you are, okay? Okay, so you turn the video back on. Did you practice like you were supposed to? Okay, we're going to play together. So, our right hand thumb on C with our fingers curved. Our left hand thumb on C. Put your left thumb in the air because the right hand's gonna play. You're gonna say the letters with me and play with me. We're gonna do it together. Ready? 1, 2, ready, play. C, C, E, E, G, G, E, F, F, D, D, B, B, G, C, C, E, E, G, G, E, F, D, B, G, C, E, C. Now, if that was a little bit hard to keep up with, then you need to rewind the video and keep trying to play with me. If you are still having trouble, then you need to go back and practice each line again, how old you are. And remember, we may not accomplish this in one day, all right? You're gonna play this video and practice with me, hopefully every day, but at least 3 or 4 times this week. You're gonna watch the video, and by the time you've watched the video 3 or 4 times, you'll be super good at it. Okay, if you need to turn the video off and practice or pause the video, go ahead and do that. If not, we're gonna play it faster. Remember, hopefully you've practiced saying the letters out loud. Now we're gonna play it fast. I'm not gonna say the letters out loud. Are you ready? 1, 2, ready, play. Well, actually, let's not play. Let's go faster. 1, 2, ready, play. Okay, now an important question for you. Was that last note, the last C, was that a right-hand C or a left-hand C? That last C was a left-hand C, okay? So make sure that your right thumb was in the air on the very last note. We're gonna do one more thing before we stop. And this video is very short. It's only 10 minutes. So you can practice 10 minutes a day with this video. It's very short. If you have a keyboard at your house, I was playing on my acoustic piano, the real piano, an acoustic one. But if you have a keyboard where you can change the sounds, it would be fun to do this song on a string sound. Let me grab my music. Make sure that I play it right. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna play the song, but let's play it with a string sound. If you don't have a string sound, I'll play strings and you can play piano and we'll play it together. It'll sound cool. All right, you ready? 1, 2, ready, play. Also, if you have drums on your keyboard, you could turn some drums on. So I'm going to use, let's see. We want to find a good drum. Let's just do it. Let's this is not what Haydn was gonna do, but we'll try it. Can you keep up with these drums? Here, 1, 2, ready, play. Hopefully you kept up with that, and that'd be fun if you can keep the beat with your drums. It's kind of like a metronome. So I'll try to also put some videos out there, be sending you some videos to watch that you're not actually playing with, just to learn some music theory videos. And I'll send you some interesting information about Mr. Haydn, and I know you'll enjoy learning about him, and you'll enjoy playing his pieces, and I can't wait to hear you play this piece, okay? So have fun with it, and I'll see you at our next video lesson.